Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Welcome to the first segment. There might be another segment later on today. I'm not sure, so I have to wait and see. So make the most of this morning segment, at least over here in the UK time. It's just 2 minutes after 11 a.m. It's going to vary wherever you are in this fantastic world of ours. I tell you what, I'm cream crackered. I'm knackered from yesterday's Is a talk. What was it? When it goes beyond an hour, we call it like a feature length version of the user talk. Anything less than that, we call it a bite size. But it was no bite size yesterday, man. Really, really enjoyable with Larry, the Don, James Rowan, of course, Gary, DWTT over there in the States, who also features on Arsenal Fan Circle. So let's get into this segment of live news. I hope you join me. It's going to be hopefully a short one. It has to be a short one because I've got some other bits I need to be getting on with. But I shall see you on the other side of this music intro. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And it's the first segment of the day. There might be one later on, but you'd be sure there'll be some pre-recorded videos up and coming later on today. As usual, like I say, make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. If you've not subscribed before, hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here on this wonderful channel. Sometimes people ask me, what are you looking at when before you come live? Well, I'm looking at my phone for any notifications or like breaking news. I'm looking down and my phone's not there. Today, my phone is not there. So I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but there's the answer to your question. Yeah, I'm looking at my phone most of the time, but my phone is not here. So I tell you what, the East talk yesterday was a really good one, really really insightful. It kind of got some people's blood boiling, got mine boiling as well. And as you can see, Larry, the Don wanted to fight with me over the situation and the debate about Aubameyang. For me, we need a striker who's going to make something out of nothing. When his head goes down, that is it. We are out of the game, and we can't look at anybody else because he's supposed to be our talisman. But that's going to be a debate for another day. So let's get into the news of today. The first bit of news I want to talk about is Gabriel Martinelli. Yeah, a lot of you have seen him in training, back in full training. And Arsenal fans react. This comes from Sky Sports. Arsenal wonder kid Gabriel Martinelli has been spotted training with the first team as he nears return to action following a lengthy injury layoff. The 19-year-old enjoyed a decent start to life at Arsenal, checking in front after his £3.5 million move in the summer of 2019. He bagged 10 goals and claimed 4 assists last season before a serious knee injury in June. Martinelli hasn't featured for Arsenal since the 0-0 draw against Burnley in February, and he'll be desperately to get back, and we are desperate to see him back as well. The 19-year-old will bring some versatility to Arsenal's ranks, and he has shown previously that he can play on either flanks or through the middle. I tell you, perfect timing, man. For me, drop Auba, drop Laka. Arsenal have won won 4 and lost 4 of their last previous 8 games fixtures, and really fighting to get in top 4. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The Gunners have had a mixed bag of results so far. Arteta oversaw a stunning win, Manchester United, but suffered a 3-0 thrashing. Thrashing? Yeah, it was a massacre at the hands of Aston Villa. The challenge for Arsenal is consistency, and having Martinelli back will certainly bolster the squad, and if anything else, the trust and the confidence amongst the team members there. But yeah, I for one, I can't wait to see Martinelli come back. But there's a caveat. I don't want to heap too much stress and pressure or responsibility on those young shoulders there. He's got to do what he's been doing since he came to Arsenal. Don't change his game, although they said literally he seems a little bit more bulkier. So we have to wait and see whether he's lost some of his speed, natural speed there. But yeah, let's wait and see. End December, early January. That's the earliest that we'll see him. End of December, early January. Let me just have a quick look actually at the fixture list. I know the next 3 games we've spoken on a few occasions. I'm not sure if you can see it. So we are in November 21st. Yeah, away from home, Ellen Road against Leeds. and at home to Wolves, and then them lot in December the 5th, away from home. I tell you what, all the fixtures are going to be difficult ones. All of them. The Premier League, that's what it brings. There are no surprises, man. All the surprises are if you can eke out a win, especially if you're Arsenal. Got to get the wins, man. But anyway, let me go back the live news. The other bit of news I want to talk about, talking about injuries, man. Where is he? Where is he gone? Oh, here he is. Thomas Partey. Yeah, he's out. He's out of the game come Sunday, man. Revolving doors. One comes in, another one goes out. Thomas Partey injury blow confirmed, but Arsenal are handed the Gabriel Martinelli boost, like I said. Unfortunately, we're not going to see Thomas Partey. Has confirmed that they will be out, Thomas Partey, for Sunday's trip to Leeds. The summer signing from Atletico Madrid have impressed since arriving at the Emirates after the Gunners paid his release clause. What a situation. But the 27-year-old was replaced at half-time against Aston Villa national break with a thigh strain. Now, after keeping him out contention during the national break, the Ghanaian is still not ready to return Ellen Road against Marcelo Bielsa's men. So, and that's why I said on the Easy Talk last night that you want to know my prediction. All I'm going to say is it's going to be a loss for Arsenal, but go over on our Twitter account, which is at Canonfoy TV, and you'll see the chairman of the board, Muwe has been doing his Premier League predictions over there. But yeah, I'm predicting a loss. It's going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be entertaining. Well, for the Leeds anyway. But yeah, go over there and you'll see my actual prediction for the game come game time tomorrow. Let me go into the live chat and see who has joined me. And I've got Colin Young, who says, good morning, Alex. Colin Young, good morning to you, and thank you for that comment about, a bucket full of hope. I don't have any hope for the game tomorrow. And I was called, I'm not an Arsenal fan if I give a prediction before the ball's even been kicked for tomorrow's game against Leeds. I'm a realist. I give you the things the way I see it. You're not going to see me predict every single game Arsenal's going to win. No. I'll try and give it, as real as I can. And I'm predicting a loss for Arsenal, period. But does that make me any less of an Arsenal fan? No, it doesn't. So to Jack Williams, right back at you, mate. Anyway, Colin says, Easy Talk was buzzing, Alex. That was excellent yesterday. Colin, thank you very much. And yesterday, I tried to look at all the comments that came after, there's so many comments. Not that I'm complaining, by the way. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, I love the interaction with everyone who comes in the live chat. But unfortunately, when the topic gets as interesting as it was yesterday on the Easy Talk, I can't get through all the live comments. Yeah, and someone kind of had a were they having a go at me? Well, no, it's just their opinion. But that's always been the format of the Easy Talk. We talk, we debate, and then at the end, well, not the end, I find a perfect moment to go through all the comments as much as I can. But with the popularity of the Easy Talk, I can't read all of them. If I did, I'll probably be going through them even up until now. But to all of you, thank you for your patience. Thank you so very much for that. And thank you, Colin, as well. Arsene Benzel says, hi, Alex and Monty. I trust you are well. I am. Thank you very much for that. I'm well. Can't wait for the return of, Gabriel. I tell you what, we need a lot of goals, man. Again, I'm not wanting to, heap so much pressure on his young shoulders, but I can't wait for this youngster to come back. Let's show these so-called senior players what it's all about. Show some oomph, show some gumption, show some passion. Some people have been saying that since Auba has signed his contract, he's just kind of down tools and he's not really too bothered. I'm not saying that. That's what people have been saying. I'm just repeating what they're saying. I'm not saying that. It's just a little bit strange that since he did sign a contract, the goals are just kind of dried up, man. They're just dried up. We need Martinelli so bad. That boy is a firecracker. And the point I was trying to make to Larry last night, if I just use Ian Wright as, the comparison to Aubameyang, Ian Wright would make something out of nothing. He's, he had a little bit of nastiness in his play. You see how many times we played against Manchester United, he'll go in hard on Peter Schmeichel. Well, they got like 1 or 2 red cards there, but he would make something out of nothing. But it's not that kind of play. He needs something. He needs a player to maybe play him in, but Ian Wright, if he's on the ball, he would come deep for the ball. He would make something out of nothing. And that's what we're looking for from our strikers. Martinelli is that kind of player. He will make something out of nothing. Strip Auba of the armband. Yeah, of course. I mean, I wasn't saying, you know what? Let's play him in the centre for the last 2 seasons. No, because you're scoring the goals coming off from the left wing the majority of the times. But now, that project now, it's finished. It's done and dusted. It's defunct. Start him in the centre and see what happens. But incoming goals from Martinelli, man. Wonderful, wonderful player. We need him at the beginning of December. It might be too soon. I think it might be a little bit too soon to ask him to come in at the beginning. I mean, we've got 1 more week. I think that'd be too soon for him, to be honest, Colin. Yeah, it'll be too soon for him to come at the beginning of December. No. Colin Young agreed. Laka sadly does not give us enough going forward. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Lacazette, man. No party for Arsenal this weekend, but we see what Leeds. Arsene, what's your prediction? What's your prediction for the game tomorrow? I was saying, show Auba the bench before the Man U game. He's way entitled after he signed the thing. It's a shame I couldn't get to your comment because I saw your comment, towards the end. But yeah, there's only so much time. And the funny thing is as well, it's not a funny thing. I try and balance things out. I've got my work to think about. I've got my health and I've got my family. I and my wife. And I was thinking, yeah, an hour and a half is more than enough. I mean, I like to do an hour, but I was thinking, yeah, I want to spend some time with my wife, so I can't keep going through the live chats there. But yes, entitled, a little bit entitled. Too much. Takes a strong manager to drop the players who are not performing. Pep Guardiola would have done it. I mean, how many times has he, dropped Guardiola? If you're not performing, you deserve to be dropped. Auba deserves to be dropped. Laka deserves to be dropped. Any player who's not performing deserves to be dropped. Just because you wear the armband, the captain's armband, doesn't mean that you're immune from being dropped. The spotlight is more on you. You're supposed to set the example. Period. So Auba, I'm not falling for this stuff about there's no creative midfielder and he's being played on the left but we weren't complaining last season, were we? I'm not complaining. I'm not falling for that. Strip him off the armband and drop him. Again, no player should feel that they're entitled to be in the first team. There you had it. Dear. 2-2 draw, sadly. Both teams similar, but our defense is better. Beleno has been making some howlers recently due to his lack of communication. If you are making a cake and you put the same ingredients in the cake, and people saying, you know what, the cake is horrible, and yet you put the same ingredients, how are you going to change things? How are you going to change the taste? Yeah. Playing the same players and you're expecting a different result. It's not going to happen. You've got to change things up. You've got to change the players. Yes, the manager strength was that I was getting at. Oh, okay, yeah. Then I got the fake fan call to. Just because I predict Arsenal are going to lose or they're going to draw doesn't make me any less a supporter of Arsenal. Been supporting Arsenal, a lot longer than most of you guys have been living. 40 odd years. I've seen some real bad times. And like James said, we a lot of the fan base forget or don't even know the history. from 1959 to 1971, we hadn't won the league. From 1971 to 1989, we hadn't won the league. Period. Oops. The Assemble says, good morning, and the Assemble, good morning to you as well. Thank you for your comments. Thank you very much in that. Indeed. I'm terrified that the team Arteta puts out tomorrow is going to take us to a 2-1. It's going to be a bigger margin than that. And as well, like I said, the injury we have there, people were thinking, yes, the second coming has arrived. Thomas Partey, he's not going to be playing tomorrow. He's not going to be playing tomorrow. I saw Leeds at the Emirates play. They overran us. The movement is just relentless. It's going to be relentless tomorrow. Oh, God, dairy me. And I always try and, give you, from my reality and from my point of view, my honest opinion. My honest opinion of what I think is going to happen. Some people like it. Some people, not sure about it. Some people don't like it. You pays your money, you takes your pick. If you don't like what I'm saying to you, by all means, you can unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. But I'm just telling you, from my honest opinion, what I think is going to happen, week in and week out, game to game. That's my opinion. And you can have your opinion. But I draw a line where you're going to use vulgar language. I've seen some comments that way. Unfortunately, when people are trying to give me their opinion, I'm not trying to be vulgar towards myself, and I use a certain word, we've got the filter set up, which will block those comments there. Okay, what else have I missed? Have I missed anything else? I'll quickly just say we've just been speaking about... Who we've been speaking about? We've been speaking about Martinelli. Yeah, on social media, see Arsenal have posted up some photos of him and some videos of him back in full training now. In full training. Let's see. Again, consistency. We'll see him, for my own opinion, towards the end of December, early January. We wanted him to come back sooner, but it'll be very, very dangerous to bring him back sooner and then for him to have a relapse. I'm talking about relapses. Callum Chambers has had a relapse. Yeah. Mardy as well. What's happening at Arsenal, man? These players who've been away on long-term injury and having these relapses. And of course, Thomas Partey, he will not feature tomorrow against Leeds United. I hope we go at them. If we are too rigid and defensive, then we could get wrecked and destroyed. I agree. That's why I'm screaming. The way Arteta overcomes the owner and the board is to free the children. I mean, how many more times can we say it? Arteta, free the children. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Alex, I have a question. When someone buys Arsenal and buys the debt also, how much will Arsenal Football Club have? We could be jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. I'd rather take that chance there into the unknown. What's the saying? It's better the devil you know than what you don't know. I'd willingly take that option there. I'd willingly take that chance there into the unknown. What can a new owner bring? What can Ilko Dangote bring to Arsenal? One thing is for sure, he's very serious in his business. Very, very serious in his business. Very articulate. And he said, now, he's been saying it for the last 2-3 years. I can't, make a charge or to go and buy Arsenal right now because I have other projects. I want to take over Arsenal in 2021. But I'd far rather go, into the unknown with Dangote than continue in the same vein with Stan Kroenke and his son there. Far rather. I'm sorry, yeah. But to answer your question, I mean, I don't know. When it comes to, a new owner and he takes over the debts and everything else, it's like with any business. You know, you pays your money, you takes your pick. Period. Period. But I'd far rather go for that option there than continue with the same vein with Kroenke, Stan Kroenke, silent Stan. Billionaire. 10 times over. His wife is the heiress to the Walmart dynasty. Unleash front three of Xhaka, left, Auba, centre, and Pepe or Willian right. Yeah, I'm actually been seeing the same formation, to be honest. Yeah, people have been saying that that's the three. Ideally, if Martinelli was, but if Martinelli was fit now, where would you play him? Would you play him on the left? Then where would Xhaka go? Where would Xhaka go? There was a hint. Friday, Nelson did not play with our youth team. Perhaps tomorrow he's in. Controversial. I would play him in front of Willian. I will play him in front of Pepe. That's just me. You saw how he played against, was it Mulder? Was his last game? Or Dundalk? Even one of those two games in the Europa League there. On that showing there, I would play him in front of Willian, and I'll play him before Pepe. That's just my opinion. It could be a hint. We'll wait and see. I know he's been out with a slight injury. Gabby left, Saka right, or the way around. And okay, and Auba up front. Ooh, no Pepe. No Pepe. Arsene, what's going on? Ooh. Martin Auba, central Pepe, midfield three, Partey, El Nono. El Neni. And Saka. Okay. You know, again, you know, we need players. We need players competing for all the positions there, you know. So people have their eye, you know, on behind them and one eye on their job that they're supposed to be doing. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with a bit of competition. Okay, I got a funny feeling that we've come to a natural end. I think. Have we come to an end, my people? Well, let me just flag this up anyway. Just say, to everyone's watching now, if you're new to Cannon 40 TV, make sure you subscribe to Cannon 40 TV and hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here on this wonderful channel. I will be, as usual, doing my post-game reaction. I prefer to do them on my lonesome. I prefer to do it on my own rather than have anybody else. If I'm feeling like I might need to, you know, just kind of get and release some steam, I might call somebody on, which is really unfair, you know, last minute. But I've been doing the post-game reactions on my own this season anyway, apart from one, I think. But yeah, I'll be doing that 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 tomorrow. And there's a little bit of promo, little work I did there. Yeah, it'll be a post-game reaction there. So make sure, guys, that you do join me for that tomorrow. Again, if you've not subscribed, then you're not going to see notification. So make sure you subscribe to Cannon 40 TV. Last time to live chat before, I'm done and dusted with this one. The Assembled says, how do you see Arsenal's future in hoping that Arsenal don't have a Newcastle situation? It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one, but you know, I really do feel for the fans. You know, with the owner, I'm not going to mention his name, with Newcastle. It's an absolute fiasco. Absolute fiasco. Newcastle are a big club. They're a big club. I mean, they're putting, is it 40 or 50,000, you know, at home? So the fans over there, they do deserve a better situation there and a better owner who's going to, you know, care, you know, for the club as well as, you know, the players as well. But it's a fiasco over there. And I do feel for them over there. But, you know, with Arsenal, the Assembled, like I said previously, just before now, that I'd be happy to go into the unknown with Ilko Dangote rather than continue with, you know, KSC there. They've been at Arsenal since 2006, 2007, and they, you know, go over. I haven't seen all the video with the Athletic where they talk about the Kroenkes. I've went like 10 minutes in, and they talk about, you know, when he was shown around the plan that the Emirates by David Dean, and he could see the future. What he could see in the future, he could see dollar signs in the future, because he's about real estate, isn't he? But I want a new owner at Arsenal. It's time. It's time. But yeah, going to the question there. Yeah, I do feel so sorry for the Newcastle fans there. This guy needs to get out. He needs to get out of the club. Right, where was I? We don't have an excuse at number 10 with Danny and xhaka, who can play. Yeah, there's no excuse. There's no excuse now. No excuse. You need your health and family time. Good show, Alex. Thank you, Colin. Thank you. And like I said, even it was like a 2-hour show that we did, there will still have been a lot of comments, and a lot of people probably might have felt a little bit aggrieved that I didn't read their comments, but I've got to cut the line somewhere. I had to cut the line somewhere, and it goes to the fact that, across the whole platform, not only the Easy Talk, because we've been going for almost 3 years, it's growing, but I can't, keep reading all the comments. I had to draw the line somewhere. But thank you for that comment there, Colin, and thank you for buying the bucket hat. I hope you enjoy your bucket hat there. Bucket full of hope. Excellent show as always, Alex. Thank you very much, Arsene. Thank you very much indeed for that. Where's Smith Rowe? By the way, he played for the under 23s. They won. Was it last night or day before? Day before. He's playing, but the problem with him, he needs to stay injury free. That's his main issue there. But yeah, I think he actually scored as well for the under 23. I need to do my research. But yeah, he played the other night there. He's part of the free the children. I'm so sorry. It has the potential to be a player, and need to give him more chances, but he needs to be injury free as well. Agreed again. Actually awaiting the arrival of it, Alex. Yep, good. It's from Ginger and Lime. 1 glass, we'll sort out the sniffle. Yeah, but the funny thing is, the cough always comes when I start to talk and I start to gas on. When I'm talking to my wife or when I'm at work, I don't feel like, it's only when I'm on here, I'm kind of for TV, which is probably not a good thing. Guys, I've got to call it quits. I've got other things I need to be doing on a Saturday. I've got to go to my mum's house and do some DIY in my mum's house. Anyway, I digress. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this short segment of news on a Saturday afternoon. Anyway, just after 11:30 over here. It's going to vary wherever you are in the world. If you are new, make sure you subscribe to Cannon 4 TV. Yeah, you can be part of the bigger community here and help us. We're going slowly in the right direction towards 10,000 subscribers. I haven't checked the numbers of late, but yeah, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, and that is it. I shall see you tomorrow, UK time, 6:30 p.m. For some post-game reaction. I've got nothing more to say then. If you want to know my prediction, go over on our Twitter handle, follow Mube Gooner, where he's actually controlling and administering all the predictions over there. Have a good afternoon or good evening or good night, wherever you are in this fantastic world. And if by chance you want to know who you've been watching, well, you have been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over.